Hello everyone, in this lecture we are going to create multiple virtual warehouses. So basically the job of virtual warehouse is to process SQL queries. So if the workload is huge, then we can create multiple warehouses to manage the workload. So to create a virtual warehouse, first of all I'm going to go here in the warehouses tab. Okay, compute underscore WH. This is the default virtual warehouse. So in order to create a new virtual warehouse, you will click here create. So you will provide the name here, let's say DWH underscore task. So this virtual warehouse is created for this particular for DWH tasks. Size, so if the workload is very minimum, you can select the small. If the workload is medium, you can select the medium size warehouse. Let's say medium size, so you can select the extra large, 2x large. Okay, let's say medium size warehouse. Clusters, maximum clusters, minimum clusters. So let me just give you the concept of clusters. Multi-cluster warehouse. So it is the concept of multi-cluster warehouse. It is only available for enterprise customers. So I'm using the enterprise version of Snowflake. So that is the reason why it is giving me the option of creating clusters. So maximum clusters, minimum clusters. So Snowflake, so basically the concept is Snowflake automatically scales the virtual warehouse depending upon the workload. So let's say if I set the maximum clusters to 4, minimum clusters, let's say if I set to, okay, minimum clusters, let's say 1. So if the workload is maximum, then Snowflake will use maximum 4 clusters to process your SQL queries. Let's say after 1 hour, the workload goes down to minimum. Then Snowflake will use only 1 cluster to process your SQL queries. So the increase or decrease of clusters will depend upon the workload. If the workload is more, then the number of clusters will be more. If the workload is minimum, then it will use only 1 cluster. Okay, so scaling policy, let's say standard, used to automatically start up or shut down clusters, auto suspend 10 minutes. So if this virtual warehouse remains in the idle mode for 10 minutes, it will be in suspended, it will go in the suspended mode. Okay, so look, you can set the auto suspend, let's say 5 minutes. If it remains idle for 5 minutes, it will go to suspended state. Okay, you can provide comment here if you want, finish. So from here you can provide the privileges. So in the later part of this course, we have learned how to provide privileges to the warehouse. So I'm not discussing right now. Okay, so now let's create another warehouse. Let's say ETL jobs underscore jobs. Let's say medium large, maximum clusters, let's say 3, minimum clusters, okay, maximum clusters 5, minimum cluster 1, policy, let's say after 10 minutes. This warehouse is for ETL jobs. Finish. Okay, it is in started mode. You can suspend it from here. So from here you can provide the privileges if you want. You can provide privileges to the user. Okay, usage, privileges to grant usage. Okay, grant privileges role. You can set different roles here. Account admin, public. Okay, account admin will have access of all data. Okay, now grant, okay, the rights have been granted to this particular virtual warehouse. So hope you understood the concept and the use of virtual warehouse in Snowflake. Thank you so much and have a great learning.